Hello everybody. In this video, we will discuss about the two-phase locking protocol. The two-phase locking protocol is one of the concurrency control protocol that is used to ensure consistency during the concurrent execution of the transactions. We say a transaction is said to follow a two-phase locking protocol if all the locking operations, including shared mode lock as well as the exclusive mode lock, occurs before the first unlock operation in the transaction. As the name indicates, the two-phase locking protocol consists of two phases. One is the growing phase and the another is the shrinking phase. In growing phase, the transaction keeps on obtaining the locks required for accessing the data items. And in growing phase, the transaction will not release the locks. That means in growing phase, the transaction keeps on acquiring the locks but does not release any locks. Whereas in shrinking phase, the transaction releases the locks it have acquired but does not obtain any new locks. These are the two phases in two-phase locking protocol. The two-phase locking protocol assures serializability, but it may lead to deadlock and stagnation. Here is the example for a transaction to examine whether the transaction is set to follow two-phase locking protocol or not. As per the definition of two-phase locking protocol, all the lock operations should have been done before the first unlock operation. So, where the lock operations are done, that is the growing phase. Where the unlock operation is done, that is releasing of locks, that is in the shrinking phase. So, what is meant by this is the shrinking phase should always be followed by the growing phase. First acquire the lock, then release the lock. Okay. So, this is what is a two-phase locking protocol. As per the definition, here we have two examples to check whether the transaction is following two-phase locking protocol or not. Okay, so here the first operation is a lock. Here also shared lock. Okay, so the shared lock is acquired. All the locks acquired by the transaction is acquired. Okay, and it is performing all the operation. So this is what we call it as growing phase, where it acquires a lock. From where the unlock operation starts, that is what we call it as shrinking phase. Okay, so this transaction follows two-phase locking. That is first growing phase followed by shrinking phase. So this follows to PL. PL stands for two-phase locking. Whereas here we taken another transaction where started acquiring the lock. That is, it started entering the growing phase and it started unlocking. That is, once the unlock operation started, then it is called as shrinking phase. Okay, after unlock operation, again unlock is acquired. Okay, so when it is said to be following, the transaction is said to follow two-phase locking protocol is all the lock operations should have been done before the first unlock operation. That is, first growing phase should occur and complete. After that, shrinking phase will start and complete. Okay, so that is not the case in example 2 because a lock is acquired and in between it is unlocked. After the unlock operation also, again it is trying to lock. So here, not two phases are not there. Okay, so again when it is an unlock operation, it started shrinking. So this is not said to be the two-phase locking protocol. Okay, so transaction is said to follow a two-phase locking protocol provided all the lock operations are done before performing the unlock operation. That is first growing phase followed by growing phase, shrinking phase. If in this order the transaction exists, then the transaction is said to follow two-phase locking protocol. Hope you understand the concept. Thanks for listening.